Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to start with asking you guys a question. And that question is, how do you know your liver is functioning at its most optimal levels based on or relative to your age? To shorten it, just asking the question, how do you know your liver isn't as strong as it should be? It's a key question. How can you tell? I want you to ponder that for a second. Okay. Because the liver, to an acupuncturist, is in charge of your sinews, has a lot to do with your vision, and this is along with detoxing the blood. Liver has a lot to do with digestion, many things. And sitting with an acupuncturist, they'll discuss this with you. Okay. But see, now when it comes to the liver, right? Globally, liver disease is the cause of upwards around 20 million deaths per year. And most of them are pretty much preventable. Most of them are pretty much preventable. And you may be asking yourself, like, how? I mean, why would you even ask yourself that? You just simply see an acupuncturist. That's one of the ways in which you can potentially prevent liver disease and actually die from it. Okay? Because when a person's liver's not functioning well, and their liver cells are not able to do their job, there's problems. Because like your liver is sort of like your dumpster, your waste container of the body, because it cleans out your blood. It filters the blood. As a matter of fact, it filters all of the blood from the body and the abdomen and the legs. It flows through the liver, it goes back to your heart. So the job of your liver is to clear out as many toxins as possible. And this is in conjunction with your kidneys. And you see, if these toxins are not cleared out properly, they'll build up and it'll lead to various health problems. But there are certain signs, like of liver damage, that you should sort of look out for. But you see, you have to understand why I emphasize so much as to why you should see a physician on an annual basis for your annual checkup and make regular wellness visits with an acupuncturist. Because a huge problem when it comes to liver damage is obesity. You want to lose weight. There's no way you shouldn't be seeing an acupuncturist. I mean, that combination of obesity and liver damage is like not good. Because being overweight has a strong correlation with liver issues. And you see, just even seeing a physician on an annual basis, you get complete blood count done, and your physician will take a look at your liver panel. they can even discuss with you what's going on with your liver, the health of your liver, and so forth. And there's ways in which an acupuncturist can tell without actually doing or drawing blood from you that there's problems with your liver. But just losing as little as 5% of your body weight is enough to improve liver damage. Not to its fullest, but you'll notice signs of improvement. And it'll definitely decrease fat in your liver as well. If you lose, let's say, anywhere between 6 to 11% of your body weight, decrease the amount of inflammation and injury to a person's liver cells by a great deal. And it can even reverse some damage of fibrosis. Some of the damage of fibrosis. So you want to see an acupuncturist and sort of like target or set your weight loss goals at about 1 to 2 pounds a week. You don't really want to try and drop weight too quick, because doing that can potentially worsen inflammation and fibrosis, and many individuals are unaware of that. It's important, if you're overweight or obese, that you sit with an acupuncturist, because among other things, you're damaging your liver. Another thing you should look out for is supplements, and I speak of this so much. Get your vitamins, your minerals, your prebiotics from the foods in which you eat, because taking too much in the way of supplements can be toxic. I've stated this before. It can cause liver damage, especially if you're on medication, prescribed medication as well. Because even before an acupuncturist recommends herbal formulas to their patients, there's certain information needed, whereas the acupuncturist has to be aware of to make sure that herbal formula doesn't work against prescribed medications to create a toxic internal environment that's going to tax your liver, do some serious damage to your liver. You see, things as simple as Tylenol can be harmful to your liver if you're taking it too much for too long, especially if you have liver disease or you're addicted to alcohol. And if you're addicted to alcohol, you should definitely see an acupuncturist. There's special protocols to treat addiction. And only you and your acupuncturist would know about this. And speaking of alcohol, I've stated this many times, drinking too much alcohol can cause serious liver damage. As a matter of fact, alcohol is the leading cause of cirrhosis of the liver. So you want to avoid drinking alcohol, in my opinion, altogether. Especially if you're overweight. You have to understand, health is wealth. The wealth, it's not in a cryptocurrency account or in an app on your phone. The wealth is not in a bank. It's not in a safe. It's not in your wallet. It's not in your pocket, nor is it in your purse. The wealth is not under your mattress. It's not in a shoebox in the closet. And it's not under the doghouse in the backyard. The wealth is in you. And this is why, if you're not already seeing an acupuncturist, you should be seeing one. And most of you guys are seeing an acupuncturist. But those that aren't, look to include it in your plans throughout the year. But now, another thing, like let's say you do your annual blood work with a physician, right? They'll know if you're suffering from fatty liver disease. And fatty liver disease is the leading cause of liver disease. And it's a huge indicator that your liver is under stress. You have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. The common features of metabolic syndrome are major risk factors for developing fatty liver disease. And you want to hear something even more alarming? Globally, somewhere in the ballpark of 15% of the adult population have way too much fat in their liver. And they don't even know it. And I feel I'm being conservative with that number. Now, another sign that there may be something wrong with your liver is jaundice or dark urine. If you notice changes in your bowel movements, you need to discuss that with your acupuncturist and even your physician, because it could be a sign of liver damage. But symptoms that indicate or can indicate liver disease is jaundice, like yellowing of your skin, dark urine, light-colored bowel movements, fatigue, loss of appetite. Black or bloody bowel movements, swelling or pain in the abdomen, unusual weight changes. These are all signs that there can be something wrong with your liver, and you need to see an acupuncturist as soon as possible. This is why more and more individuals every day are downloading the Acupuncture's My Life app, and they're learning so much about the benefits of acupuncture via the app. If you don't already have it, go to your app store. Download it. It's free. It's only for your benefit. But your liver is nothing to play with. It's a very powerful yin organ within the body. And you need to take care of it. You need to make acupuncture part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?